Do you know your credit score? If not, don't worry, you're not alone. Millions of people either have no idea what their credit score is or don't fully understand how it works. But here's the catch. Your credit score can make or break your financial future. Want to buy a house? Get a car loan? Or snag that low-interest credit card? Your credit score is the key to unlocking those opportunities. In this video, we'll break down how credit scores actually work, why they're so important, and, most importantly, how you can improve yours, no matter where you're starting from. Part 1. What exactly is a credit score? So, what exactly is a credit score? Think of it like your financial report card. It's a 3-digit number, usually ranging from 300 to 850, that tells lenders how risky it might be to lend you money. This number is calculated based on your financial habits, things like how much debt you have, how often you pay your bills on time, and even how long you've been using credit. In short, your credit score is a snapshot of how responsible you are with money. Part 2. Why does your credit score matter? Why should you care about your credit score? Well, your credit score determines the kind of loans and interest rates you qualify for. A higher credit score means better terms, lower interest rates, and, ultimately, more money in your pocket. For example, someone with a high credit score might get a car loan with an interest rate of 3%, while someone with a low score could end up paying 10% or more. Over time, that difference can add up to thousands of dollars. But it's not just about loans. Your credit score can also affect your ability to rent an apartment, get a job, or even set up utilities. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Part 3. How is your credit score calculated? Now, let's dive into how your credit score is calculated. There are 5 key factors that determine your score, and understanding them is the first step to improving it. 1. Payment history, 35%. The biggest chunk of your credit score, 35%, comes from your payment history. Lenders want to see that you pay your bills on time, every time. Even one missed payment can hurt your score. 2. Credit utilization, 30%. The second largest factor is credit utilization, which accounts for 30% of your score. This is the percentage of your available credit that you're using. For example, if you have a $10,000 credit limit and you've spent $3,000, your utilization is 30%. Keeping this number below 30% and ideally under 10% can help boost your score. 3. Length of credit history, 15%. Next is the length of your credit history, which makes up 15% of your score. The longer you've been using credit responsibly, the better. 4. Credit mix, 10%. Credit mix is worth 10% of your score. This refers to the variety of credit accounts you have. A good mix of credit cards, loans, and other accounts shows lenders you can handle different types of credit responsibly. 5. New credit, 10%. Finally, new credit makes up the last 10%. Every time you apply for credit, it triggers a hard inquiry, which can temporarily lower your score. So, avoid applying for too much credit at once. Part 4. How to improve your credit score. Now that you know how credit scores work, let's talk about how to improve yours. Whether you're starting from scratch or trying to recover from a bad score, these tips can help. 1. Pay your bills on time. The most important thing you can do is pay your bills on time. Set up reminders or automate your payments to make sure you never miss a due date. 2. Lower your credit utilization. Next, focus on lowering your credit utilization. Pay down high balances as quickly as possible and aim to keep your usage below 30% of your available credit. 3. Don't close old accounts. If you have old credit accounts, keep them open. Closing them can shorten your credit history and hurt your score. 4. Limit hard inquiries. Avoid applying for too much new credit at once. Hard inquiries can add up and temporarily drag down your score. 5. Check your credit report for errors. Check your credit report regularly for errors. Mistakes like incorrect balances or late payments can hurt your score, but you can dispute them and have them removed. 6. Use a secured credit card. If you're just starting to build credit, consider a secured credit card. It's a great way to establish credit with a low risk of overspending. Part 5. Common myths about credit scores. Before we wrap up, let's debunk some common myths about credit scores. Myth 1. Checking your credit hurts your score. Checking your own credit score, also known as a soft inquiry, does not affect your score. So, go ahead and check it regularly. Myth 2. You need to carry a balance to build credit. You don't need to carry a balance to build credit. Paying your balance in full each month is actually better for your score. Myth 3. Your income affects your credit score. Your income doesn't directly impact your credit score. It's all about how you manage your credit, not how much money you make. Part 6. Tools to help you track and improve your credit. Finally, let's talk about tools. Apps like Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, and Experian can help you monitor your score, identify areas for improvement, and even track disputes. Most of these tools are free, so take advantage of them. Improving your credit score doesn't happen overnight, but with the right strategies and consistent effort, you can take control of your financial future. So, what's your next step? Check your credit score, review your report, and start making changes today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more tips on mastering your finances. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.